with Smash Bros. DLC revealing Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm a genius. It's E3 season, so you know what that means. Unrealistic expectations. So I'm going to fuel that fire with my own theories about Nintendo's E3 presentation this year. So let's get right into it. Number one, Nintendo said in their tweet that this is software only. So there will be no Switch Pro in this E3. Is basically what they were just trying to say, because obviously I guess they know the rumors going around. No Switch Pro, just games and software. So that's the first thing to really know. That's not really a prediction, that's just sort of what they've said, but I thought we might as well put that out there. Number two, so last E3, we got two Smash characters, Hero and Banjo. I predicted Banjo. I'm amazing. But point is, I reckon that this will be the last two Smash characters. We have two left in Fighters Pass 2, and I reckon we're going to get them in this E3. So this might be the last time we have any Smash news about Smash Ultimate ever. So that's quite exciting, but also quite sad. And this game has been pumping out DLC since like 2018, and that's just sad, really. But I'm sure the characters will excite us since it's the last two characters for this game. In terms of what they can actually be, they could be anything. You know, Waluigi, Crash, Toad, Paper Mario, something just completely wacky like the fucking like Wii Fit. No, not with Switch Fit. What's it called? Ring Fit Adventure person. It won't be them, but you know, just something wacky like that. I don't really have any predictions for it this year, unfortunately, but you know, I reckon that we will at least get both of them in this presentation. One of them coming out in about July, the other one coming out probably more like September, October-ish. Moving on, we'll have a full Breath of the Wild 2 reveal, I reckon, revealing a lot of information, and the release date of about November 2022. I don't think it'll be this year, despite the fact that Nintendo, it's Zelda's anniversary. I do think we'll get either Wind Waker or Twilight Princess HD, as well as Skyward Sword HD, that we already know that we're getting. They'll announce that at some point in the trailer, since it is Zelda's anniversary. But Breath of the Wild 2, I reckon, will be November 2022, but it should be revealed here, with more information coming at some point later on. There'll be some sort of mentions for Splatoon 3, probably not a full reveal. That'll happen either later this year or E3 next year, but it will at least be mentioned at some point, I reckon. There'll probably be a new Kirby game. We haven't got one since Star Allies in 2018, I think it was, about early 2018. And after we've had stuff like then Kirby Fighters 2 and the like Boss Rush game, whatever that was called. But full Kirby game, hopefully it's 3D. I want a 3D Kirby game. We haven't ever really got one. But it probably won't be. It probably should be more traditional in 2D. One of the biggest rumours going around recently is a new DK game, Donkey Kong game made by the Mario Odyssey devs. And I'd love to see that, honestly. That'd be really interesting. And you haven't got a DK game since Tropical Freeze originally released on the Wii U, of all bloody things. After they got ported to the Switch, but that wasn't a new game. And didn't even really get any new content with it. You got a new funky mode, all funky. Fucking I hate myself. But if this rumour is true, the Donkey Kong game, that means we probably won't get an Odyssey 2, which is unfortunate, since I'd rather see an Odyssey 2 than a Donkey Kong, personally. But a new Donkey Kong game is exciting, and I reckon that if the rumours are happening now, then there's a good chance it'll be announced at E3. One of the biggest things that I really want, and do think will probably happen, is N64 Nintendo Switch Online, which, obviously, we've had SNES and SNES. So this is the next one in line, unless they do like Game Boy or Game Boy Advance, but I reckon they just stick to the home consoles. Not Game Boy. N64 games are a bit harder to emulate, but I'm sure Nintendo can figure it out. And they managed to get 3D World running, which everyone was surprised by, really. So I reckon they could probably emulate these N64 games. But unfortunately, if this does happen, I reckon just the Paper Mario on N64, the original, will be the only representation of Paper Mario's anniversary, which is also this year. And that's sad, but I don't want to play the original Paper Mario, because I haven't actually played it before, so I'm hoping this happens just because I want to play that, really. And that's it. I don't really have many rumours this year. There are not many rumours, well there are, but not all of them are trustworthy and reliable. I don't have any predictions, though, which is obviously the point of this video. So these are just predictions, but I did get Banjo right last year. So basically, everything I just said is 100% going to happen and definitely true. Apart from that, that was a lie.